restart the recording. Welcome back, recording people. Here we're going to be doing scenario 17, our second scenario for the day. So, unfortunately, the highest difficulty we can normally do here would be level 7 enemies, which would only be +2 difficulty, and even on +3 recently, things have been on the easier side. So, in order to increase the difficulty, but not to make it obscene, because so oftentimes we end up doing, like, the maximum difficulty we do is 4-player setup with set level 7 monsters, but that's usually when we have, like, prosperity 5 at least, I would say, and typically maybe even stronger characters, or in the very minimum prosperity 5, right? So here we're at pretty low prosperity to be doing, like, hardest possible difficulty for a 3-player party. So Cauldron made a good suggestion, which is what we're going to follow, which is we're going to do level 6 enemies, which will only be, oh no, it's actually only +1. I think the title is wrong. Oopsie. +1 difficulty. So only enemies that are 1 higher than what we're supposed to be doing, because right now we should be facing, we would be at the very, very bottom facing level 5 enemies normally, so 6 will only be 1 up from that. But we will be doing a 4-player setup, which is obviously more of a difficulty bump typically than 1 level of enemies. Definitely is more of a difficulty bump. So we're like 7.5-ish here. Which should be interesting. All right. So we do need to quickly do a city event. Oops. Appropriate thing. No. Well, nothing from the city event. And oh, we should actually. Well, yeah, we actually can still do shopping with the Mindthief. Mindthief can buy 1 more small item. I mean, there's no reason not to buy something. We have 75 gold, and we can't do any more enhancements anyway. So what would be the best to buy? Mirroring kind of sucks. And we can just buy a major healing potion. Not. Kind of underwhelming as well. Oh. I'll turn over one of these cards to see what that is. Yeah. I don't think I really want that. Just buy a Ring of Skulls. Honestly, probably better than a major healing potion. It should typically block at least 5 damage. I don't know. I think Prosperity 3 sucks. Even at Prosperity 4, we would have much better options. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and buy a Ring of Skulls, to be honest. Probably get more use out of that than a major healing potion. So, I mean, alright, we really have no possibility for enhancement. Let's double check. So here, I mean, we're never enhancing this loss, so no. Never enhancing this loss, no other dots there. And last thing we enhance here. We could do +1 movement here. So unnecessary. That would be 105 gold just for that. I guess we could add an element there. 175 gold. That's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, that's honestly not bad. Adding an element there. Are we going to play this party that much longer is, I guess, the question. Well, we might get a lot of gold from this scenario. Yeah, let's hold off on buying the Ring of Skulls, then. We'll just buy nothing for the time being, because of, I guess, the possibility of doing that enhancement. Alright, so we probably need... Oh no, we have this bottom loot, so we don't need to bring this top loot. Alright, we do need to bring this card, our new card. Hostile Takeover, easy cut. Mass Hysteria is actually good here, though. So I wouldn't mind cutting something else for it. Problem is, really nothing else to cut at this point. Always keeping this, always keeping this. Really do want to keep this. We could... cut this for Mass Hysteria? I think that's a bit insane, though. Always keeping this, always keeping this, always keeping this, always keeping this, always keeping this. This is even better now that we have this. Oh, we can buy a power potion as well. We should actually buy that. I mean, that costs a little. It's worth having that in case we do bring Mass Hysteria. I mean, power potion's also just decent on here. It still adds 2 damage. It only costs 9 gold. I think that's 66. I think we should probably bring Mass Hysteria here. So good against most of the enemies in this scenario. Like, this is the type of scenario where this is good. So is it really Cranium Overload that we cut? Yeah, probably. I mean, Shared Nightmare bottom can double as a Cranium Overload bottom. Rough. Okay, so for Craggearts, for this scenario, we definitely want Dirt Tornado. Probably want Crater because push is really good in the beginning here. Backup ammo can be good as well. So basically, all 4 of these things could theoretically get in. Probably in order like this. Like that. So what gets cut? Nature's Lift, Easy Cut. Easy Cutka. Earthen Clod can get cut as well. The rest probably need to stay. We could consider cutting Unstable Upheaval now as well. Got 21, 23, 19. Push is so important in this first room because there are these traps which are essentially executes on these shaman. We have our compass to do it once, but we can't do both of them like that. I guess there's also the diviner who can pull into one, but that's not as easy. What is the range on the shaman? 4? So if we're like here, I guess then we can pull into this trap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could choose not to bring either of these. I mean, this is only good in this first room. Alright, fine. Oh, let's not bring Crater, I guess. Or bring me. Alright, as for us. Well, we don't need this anymore. That was just specifically for one scenario. We definitely want this here. Always keeping this. I think we want all these cards. Yeah, I guess it's probably time to cut Anticipate Intricacies. That insane? I mean, 2 curses and dark on bottom. Really nice. Protective Aura is going to be really good against these enemy types, though. I don't see any other cards I want to cut. Like, especially with our modifier deck now, Seal Their Fate does have to be better than Anticipate Intricacies, even if it's only 1/2. Yeah. It's time to cut Anticipate. Rough. Alright. Well, that's our deck then, so let's get set up. Battle goals. Let's not forget those. Seven or fewer experience, impossible. 2 or less HP at the end of the scenario, possible. No items or only long rests. Never using no items. We're probably not getting no long rests either, but actually we literally don't want any more of our modifier of our perks, so it doesn't matter. Does not matter. Kill 5 or more monsters or open a room. Well, I'm never killing. I mean, we killed 3 last time. This scenario has a ton of monsters. Did we kill 5? First room alone, we're looking at. Still takes a lot. So we can get like 1 execute by using Fount to pull one of the shaman into the trap. 1 to 2 more in here, and then maybe more going forward. It's not so guaranteed. I don't really want us to be the one to open a door, but I guess that's doable. I mean, that at least is a guaranteed checkmark. Like, a checkmark that I can always control, at least. Even if it might be suboptimal. Okay, so... let's figure out where we're going to be. We've got a lot we can do with rock sliding. Alright, so unsave all people. Slide, as always. And we will be using our endurance potion to bring it back, as always. So the question is simply where we want to place the rocks. So we can do rock here to force these to come all the way around. That's not bad. Oh no, we can actually just do rock here, but then we don't get any damage. But that does allow us to be more efficient with our rocks. And we could even do like here, and force one to move through the trap. We don't necessarily want these going through the trap, though. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what they're going to do. Regardless, we should lead with this. So, our Disarm Rift is also really good to use right away. I mean, especially if we can create a choke point. It's kind of insane not to do that. I guess in that case, I'm not going to do the Pull Rift, then. I want to use that. But I guess if we're going to force things through this trap, we're not going to end up pulling a Shaman into it, which is a bit annoying. Unless the Shaman can go first, we go after, and then we can do it. I mean, I guess we should use this probably anyway. We're using the Disarm Rift. Worst case scenario, we can always just Endurance Potion it back, because we'll need Endurance at some point regardless. And again, if we can do this, and we place the Disarm Rift there, all these things will funnel through the Disarm Rift, which is pretty insane. Alright. As for the, Mindthief. And I could stun, but the stun will always be good. I think it's better to just do the standard thing I do. Just lead with Dark Frenzy plus Mind's Weakness going late. I guess the other possibility would be... That's difficult. I could do like rock, and then I could have the Mindthief move here and Viz, and then that just prevents everything from moving for a round. But we don't really need setup, and I actually kind of want to draw the enemies towards us, so I don't think that's actually beneficial. We can block with Invis later. Yeah, this seems fine. Alright. Oh wait, hold on, we were supposed to... Oh, we did bring Necessary, okay. Go. Not moving, doing nonsense. Jumping. Well, okay, fair enough. That's a pretty unfortunate first turn, without a doubt. So if we use our boots to go later, the Shaman will have moved 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we would be able to pull 1 into here, which is an execute. That is good. And then the... Yeah. Alright, so let's actually use our Boots of Speed. So interestingly enough, at the beginning of the round, after all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your leading initiative value by 10. We're actually going to increase our initiative from 21 to 31 so that we can go after the Shaman. I think this is worth it to make sure we get an execute on one of the Shaman now. Shaman are the most threatening enemies here. Okay, so we're actually at 31 on the Diviner. So up first on the Mindthief, we're going to use the bottom of Dark Frenzy as a move 3, attack 3. We don't actually need to track experience anymore. I'll go for it. So move... Wait, why did I go early? I wanted to go late. Oops. Well, it kind of worked out in the end. No, it actually didn't, because now I'm going to deal damage that's going to get healed, huh? Well, I guess I can like move up here so that we can still then create a rock wall behind or something. We're gonna take a little bit of damage from the rock, but that's fine. I guess we won't be able to completely create a rock wall over here though, because some are gonna jump to the other side, unfortunately. We'll just have to kill that one. Then there will be a coin there. Going here doesn't work because then we don't get to hit anything with Mind's Weakness. It is good to get an attack. Thing is, I don't want to hit this one because it'll get healed by these. So it does make sense to go up here. Yeah, I messed up by playing the wrong. I mean, I said the same thing I always do, and it's like that, not like that. We want the enemies to move towards us first. Oh well. Create ice. I guess use Boots of Striding. Still, I think it makes sense to go up here to at least hit something that's not going to get healed. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And we'll do our attack 3, range 3, targeting, I suppose, number 3. I mean, I guess number 4 will actually be the one that's here. But again, if we kill it, I guess no, because we can do our move invis that gets rid of the coin, sure. Targeting number 4, because if we kill this one, we can seal the hole. Although, for rock sliding this turns, I don't know that changes much, but still, why not? Okay. So, yeah, we target number 4. Okay, so 6 damage, not bad. 3. And then we activate the Mind's Weakness, experience, and make an attack 3, targeting the Elite Scout. Okay. Just casually did 12 damage without even trying. Mindthief. Alright, so then the Cragheart goes at 13. We could just seal this off anyway by dropping a rock there now. Then one will just come past. I wonder. Then we would at least seal 2 off on the other side. I'm not even sure how good that is. Oh no. It's... We need to go to here to be able to compass this one this turn. Or they just compass next turn? Ugh, God, we've done a lot of stuff wrong here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. What are we even doing with our rocks at that point? And these things aren't even moving through them. So crappy. Oh, there's a lot of bad stuff happening here. Just don't want to risk the Shaman having a turn, because the problem is they go before the 13, so there's nothing I can do about if they get their stupid disarm. It's so bad for us. So bad. I guess doing direct damage over here is kind of pointless as well, because anything over here is just getting healed. What if we go to here? I'll just drop a rock here, which is nice. How are they going to move? Because we're trying to figure out... Alright, let's grab some rocks. The thing we're trying to figure out is how we can place the disarm rifts as well. So we're always going to have a rift here. That's a given. This one's going to go like that. We're going to place our disarm rift here first. Oh no, we can place the disarm rift somewhere else. Then we place the other rift here, and then we pull into this, which executes this. Then this one will move to here, which will lead to it getting disarmed. This one will move to here, which won't get disarmed. We can place one more rift. We can place one up here, which will either, in either place we place it, will just disarm one enemy. In that case, it would be better to disarm the two elites down here, I suppose, especially because the Mindthief can just do his. So what if we do place a rock here? Focus will be to Cragheart. Coming here. So it still doesn't change too much. It also does 2 damage to the Mindthief, which is a bit annoying. Alright, well, so we're always placing a rock here. This is a given. This is just too good to pass up. It's 4 direct damage. Nice. There's no point in damaging anything over here, because it'll all be in range of 1, 2, 3, here to there. Yeah, these will have range to heal anything we damage over here. So there's no point in damaging over here. We can certainly place a rock up here just to do 2 damage to this. I don't know if it makes much of a difference having it 1. I mean, I guess it does, because then we can Rumbling Advance at the following turn. Yeah, I guess this actually works. If we do this, and is it better to have it there or there? I don't know that changes much. I guess like this. Gives them a longer path if they come around. Alright. We get 2 damage here, down to 1. We get 2 damage on the Mindthief. Seems fine. We create Earth and gain 1 experience. Okay, so then next up is the Shaman at 23. They have move 3, heal 3, range 3. 1, 3 to here, 1, 3 to here. There's nothing within their range to heal. Okay, now we go at 31 on the Diviner. So we're going to begin by, I guess it doesn't really matter the ordering. The Pull Rift is going to execute. So we're going to place, use the bottom, I guess I'll, my standard, read everything one time. We're going to use the bottom of Found, place 1 Rift token on any unoccupied hex within range 3, pull 2, target 1 enemy within range 3 of any Rift token. Oh, I said I would do it, to be clear. No, anyway, nothing else has happened at this point anyway. Target 1 enemy within range 3 of any Rift token and pull them toward that Rift token. So we're going to target you, and we're going to pull you into this Rift token, which is going to... Boom. The traps are just damage traps. They're at 8 damage here, because we're at level 6. And this enemy just has 6 health. Okay, and then, like I said... place the Rift here or here. It kind of does the same thing either way. I guess here it's a little bit further up, which is, I guess, kind of good for us. And it creates a sort of Rift wall a little bit more. Alright, we'll place it there. So we use then the top of Void Snare, placing the second Rift. Place 1 Rift token on any unoccupied hex within range 3. When any enemy enters a hex containing a Rift token this round, it gains Disarm. Okay, Cave Bears don't move. Scouts do. They do move, jump. One just stays where it is, loots. One goes to here, loots. This one goes to here, loots. By sweet coin. They both get disarmed. At least for next round, we won't have to worry about these 2 elites, which is not bad, honestly. Okay, this one is just going to go to here. So this one, what are you up to? How much movement do you have? You have 5 movement with jump. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Right, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Either way, it's the same amount. So focus is here, goes to there. Okay. End of the round. So we need to go early on the Cragheart, but we also really want to use Rumbling Advance bottom because that gives us an execute on this one. I mean, I guess it's fine to just do this. And where are you? This. Just gives us an attack 4. This isn't very exciting. We can obviously do a lot better stuff right now, like with Earth, we could do a good Dirt Tornado plus like Brutal Momentum or Heaving Swing Bottom. We could get advantage this round, so we could do that stuff next round. All this sorts of stuff. But again, getting a guaranteed kill on this one is so valuable. And I was gonna say, like, going at 19 initiative is fine because the Shaman, so they can go at 23, like we saw there when they heal, or they can go at 8 or 9, which we can't beat on the Cragheart anyway. So going at 13 or going at 19 doesn't change anything. And this way we at least have a respectable top. Honestly, doing an attack 4 is fine. It's not very exciting. We can certainly do better stuff. But getting 1 damage on all of them is good. Getting a free execute on this is great. Getting an attack 4 on top of that while still having good enough initiative to beat everything we can possibly beat for the Shaman is fine. Ultimately, at the end of the day, if the Shaman does disarm or immobilize us, that sucks, but we're still going to get to execute the Shaman, so it's okay. I mean, I would still rather that not happen. And if it had to happen, I would... The Curse and the Disarm would definitely be the worst. If I have to see one, I'd rather it be the Mobilize. Just the Gloomhaven gods have hurt me. Okay, I mean, we can hammer. If we go before the Cragheart, we get 3 targets with hammer. Which isn't bad. How easy is it to go before the Cragheart? Not so. But I guess we don't have a whole lot else to do. Oh no, yeah, we actually do have something we want to do. We want to place an immobilize rift here to walk the bear, which the bear will walk into, especially because the bear just did their non-move. I mean, I don't know, it's a reasonable, so it can't happen again. But yeah, this stops the bear from coming and attacking. Which otherwise 1, 2, 4, 5, and the bear has 5 movement. I guess if it gets -1 movement, it doesn't. Let's play that. With what then? Probably another card in case the bears don't move or they get -1 movement that we could do as a top instead. Because we can always use this as a bottom, and the initiative is kind of fine. So I guess we can actually just play this here. And we're only going to get 2 targets with it. Thing. But sometimes, I mean, 2 targets is just fine, right? Yeah, I don't think we have another top that we would really want to do here. So yeah, I think this is fine. Going like this. And if the bears are going to move enough to reach, then we're going to use the Immobilize Rift, and we'll just Endurance Potion this. And if they're not going to move enough to reach, we'll just use this bottom or Endurance it, depending on what's going to happen, and use Call of the Nether top. Looks good. Okay, so the Mindthief needs to go Invis now. That's better than stunning one of these, because by going Invis, we're just blanking both of them, essentially. Although, also just kill them. Huh. Killing them. Alright. I mean, I guess, if I have to, I can do that. They just kill them both with this top, huh? It's probably better to use this bottom. So what? This... Problem is we don't get strengthen well also. What if we just strengthen ourselves and use this? So... First is at 4 health. If we make an attack 3 on it, strengthen, we're probably killing. Second, we consume the ice. So it's normally a 3 plus 2 from the ice consumption. So 5 strengthen, then we have to get a +2. That is less likely. But even if it doesn't die, we're just leaving a regular alive. And we're setting ourselves up with Strengthen for the following round. Yeah, I think this is fine, actually. And it'll be muddled as well, so it's very threatening. Alright, this works. Alright, so they're going to have enough movement, so our plan works. The Shaman aren't fortunately not going before us. So the Mindthief is up first. We're going to move in place. We're going to heal ourselves for 2 and strengthen ourselves. Going to use the top of Corrupting Embrace. We have attack 3 poison, attack 3 muddle. We're going to do our attack 3 poison first on the elite. Again, I guess no, it makes sense to put the poison on this one in case it doesn't die. It doesn't really change anything. I mean, like, if it doesn't die, it's going to be at 1 life. Just means we'd have to use the ice first, which kind of sucks. Then there's a chance we kill neither, I guess. Not a highly likely chance, but still a chance. No, it is actually probably better to just make sure we kill this one. Worst case scenario, because if we like miss, which is very unlikely, but can happen with our rolling modifiers now, then I'd rather just attack this one again and accept that this one's going to attack. So yeah, let's attack the elite first, not using the ice. So just using the top of Corrupting Embrace, so an attack 3 poison with advantage. Okay, whew. Worried a second there, although I wish now we'd attack the other one first, but I will. So we get the kill. And then we use the second attack, except here we're going to consume ice using Frigid Blade. So this turns this into an attack 5 muddle, targeting scout number. Another +2 or a stun. Ooh. Okay, nice. Yeah, we just casually kill both of them. No big deal. Alright. So... next up is the Cragheart. The first thing we're going to do before anything else, we're going to use our Doom Compass. We'll send you, I guess, into this trap here because that coin's easier. Like, it's more on our way to the door to pick up. So goodbye, Shaman. Shaman have been eliminated. Good. Okay. Then we're going to use the bottom Rumbling Advance, creating Earth. 1 damage here. And 1 damage on each of these. Then we're going to use move 1. I don't really care about moving 1. Or do I? That change something. Yeah, it actually does. Yeah, it actually does. Alright. Huh, neat. I'll explain why in a second. Well, I'll explain why when I do the monster movement. So I'm going to make an attack 4, targeting scout number... I think it does. No, it actually doesn't. Zoot. Yeah, because it can... Alright. No, it doesn't change. But... Better? Matters... No, I guess I'll just... Like... Yeah, it's easier to then go around this way. I don't really know. Yeah, I think I'll go here. Anyway. Alright, we're going to attack this one for attack 4. That's unfortunate. But it happens. Okay. So then the Diviner goes. So we're definitely going to use Dimensional Divide here. So, it says place 1 Rift token on any unoccupied hex within range 5. When any enemy enters a hex containing a Rift token this round, it gains Wound and Immobilize. It's been a while since we've gotten good use out of this. It is more finicky than the other Rift, but... So what's interesting is, since we're using this, the bear here, which goes before the scouts, well, it doesn't matter because the scouts aren't moving, treats this hex that the scout is in as an obstacle, actually, because it can't enter here because it would get immobilized in the same hex as this thing, and 2 things can't occupy the same space. So it actually treats this hex as an obstacle hex. So in that case, it's actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to get stuck here and immobilized. So in fact, what we want to do is make sure that we get this one in the back here. So just, again, which will get an immobilize on it for the following round, which is nice, and get a wound on it, which starts ticking, which is really valuable. But it has 5 movement, and its focus is also going to be like move down this way. I guess this will be here, so we'll see this is not both these as obstacles. Oh no, so wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's actually going to go there. Maui. Yeah. So we're not going to get both of them. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Four. Yeah, we could have even used our bootsing on here, but it still wouldn't change anything. Its focus would still be on the Mindthief. Yeah, that's annoying. Ah, stupid Mindthief. Why'd you go to the other side of the obstacles? I could have gone invisible. That's definitely not worth it. Alright. This means I'm actually going to have to place the rift up here, which means I'm not going to get this one as well, which is a shame, because it would have been nice value. Would have been nice value. Yeah, I just forgot that it's up here now. Okay, so we're going to just use the bottom Call of the Nether as a default bottom move. Use an Endurance Potion charge. Cover it. I'm going to move to here because coin. And then we're going to use the top of Dimensional Divide, placing our rift. I guess bring it further away is good. Well, what does the Mindthief have for movement? Move to invis is not a bad thing to do. We don't actually need to move up next to it because it'll be immobilized for the following turn as well. Because we could let it go to here and then we can do move to invis. Doesn't particularly help though. Also, we'd really rather just kind of like jump over to this side and start helping fighting over here. So in that case, I guess I would rather it go as far this way as possible. So I'll place the rift here. Okay. So the cave bears go. So this one goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. It's stuck in this rift. Mobilize and move. One goes. Oh, so where is its focus actually? Oh no, this is an obstacle, so it definitely can't go that way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, And the scouts go. There are only 2 left, and both of them are disarmed. Ah, Diviner and Cragheart cleaning up the room together. I mean, the Mindthief is doing the damage, obviously, but 2 of them controlling the terrain so beautifully. They go together like cheese and ham. Alright, so we can't hit more than 2 targets with a Call of Another here. Unfortunately. What is best to have Earth? Tornado also only hits 2 targets, unfortunately. I guess this is as good of an opportunity as any to use Ethereal Vortex. Ethereal Vortex will actually hit 3, because we'll hit the bear up there and 2 things down here. And then next turn the bear will have moved up, so Call of the Nether will actually be better. So we don't need any healing just yet, so why don't we just use like this. Initiative doesn't matter so much because we're not necessarily killing anything here. Alright, as for us, we could smack this one back into this obstacle. Or we could just tornado them, gaining advantage. Just gonna attack 2 on 2 of them. But advantage is also good. And then we can tornado next turn when this is also near them. Yeah. I think this makes sense overall. I mean, sorry. No, wait, so doesn't make sense. I was saying I was gonna tornado here. No matter what, I should be doing this, because it gives me good initiative and gives me an advantage to start attacking with. Is it better to push this into this obstacle? It doesn't really kill it, and it kind of just moves it in a way that I actually don't want to move it. Tornado also is going to mitigate some damage by adding Puddle. It's not bad. I think it's fine to just Tornado here. But is this going to lead? No, because you can take a step back and hit these. Actually, I wouldn't mind going over and just stunning this bear so that it doesn't get to attack. But I don't have ice. Don't have ice. Nor do I have dark. It's just a mass hysteria turn then, but then we don't need to Cragheart to be muddling them. Maybe that's actually just fine. Go to like here, we can hit everything with mass hysteria. From where we are right now, we can't. Okay, so I guess that does change our plan. So we're gonna revert back to leaving swinging. Also, by doing that, well, it doesn't change anything. I guess the bear is gonna go hit the Mindthief, but I mean that's okay. It doesn't really matter what the regular bear hits. We've got the big heal on the Diviner soon enough. Alright, this works. So, Mass Hysteria. Gotta be a move jump, and then the following turn we can stun a bear as well, and we'll have ice, so we can actually do like double stun if the bear is next to us, which actually works. So getting the 1 attack from the bear I think is perfectly fine. Alright. Oh, but if we push this away, that does suck, because then... No, I guess then this vortex can still go there and hit. We get to move all the vortexes. This one can go there, this one can go there, or we can even move one to hit the bear. This one's already hitting that one. Yeah, this works. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. 29. Wish I could go faster now. It's annoying, because we're not going to kill them before they go. That is annoying. Oh well. So we're up first on the Mindthief. We are going to do a move 4 jump with the bottom of feedback loop. Going to here. Is there anywhere better than that to go? I don't want to take too many hits. It doesn't change too much. I could go here instead, but like I said, I actually want something to be next to me so that I can. So I don't mind the bear coming in and attacking me. Yeah, I think going here is fine. Okay, we're gonna use the top of Mass Hysteria. First time for everything. Gain 1 experience and create ice. So this gives us an attack 1, range 4, target 4 muddle. don't think I'm going to use my power potion just yet. I've got this room kind of wrapped up. Well, maybe I really don't. Maybe using the power potion here is fine. It's just, Mass Hysteria is always going to be good. It's going to be good in a later room as well, but I also might just want to lose it, because I actually want all of my cards all the time. So I'm not even sure I want to keep Mass Hysteria. So yeah, let's just use this now, in case we decide that we want to lose it. Because, I mean, it's going to be good later, it's going to be good now. This is also the toughest room in the scenario, so... Alright, let's do Bear 1, Bear 4, Scout 6, Scout 10. So in all these instances, we are doing an Attack 2 Muddle with advantage. Okay, unfortunately, Ambiguity would rather... Well, I guess it doesn't change anything, area of ice. So, Bear 1 first, so 2 becomes 4 here. I'm not going to bother placing the muddle since that bear's never reaching me. Okay, wow, that's not bad. We got +4 there on a 2, so 6 here. And Scout 6. So 3 here. I'll place the muddles afterwards. And then Scout 10. Muddle as well. Already had the muddle. 4 damage. Not bad, not bad. No. Like this. Yeah. We are muddled trying to hit these muddles, huh? Alright. So then the Cragheart goes. So we're going to use the bottom of Blunt Force, gaining 1 experience. Moving to here. Yeah, I think it is like that I want to hit. This isn't more likely that I kill this one. 3 plus obstacles, 5 plus 1 from the wound. So I just need to do 1 damage, whereas here I need to do 2. But destroying this obstacle is actually kind of bad for us. It just would really be nice to eliminate 1 attacker. Wish we had a stacked deck right now. I mean, at the same time, they're attacking at, what, -1 on a 3 with muddles. They're attacking for 2. Who cares? Alright, let's go here. Strengthen ourselves. We actually want to retaliate, which is a little bit interesting because this isn't going to move away. Muddled. So we'll attack number 6. The top of Heaving Swing. We'll be using that book. Okay, we didn't get the extra damage. So our attack is for 4. We're going to gain 1 experience here because we're going to destroy an obstacle. So we got 4 plus 2 damage from the obstacle. So 6 total. Bring us down to 2. Mobilizing it, which doesn't matter. And so it's just going to get 1 attack in the mid. So this is fine. And the obstacle. Okay. Scouts go. Oh, these are elites. Actually, they hit for 1 more than I thought, but that's still okay. This one's going to attack the Mindthief. Okay. So +0 on a 3. 3 damage to the Mindthief. It's going to hurt a little bit. And then this one attacks the Cragheart. 4 to the Cragheart. Who's this? This. Alright, so next up is the Diviner. So we're going to use Ethereal Vortex, move all Rift tokens up to 2 hexes. There's no reason to hit this one, so we're going to move, whatever, 1 of these rifts here. 1 of these rifts here. Now we get an attack 2, pierce 2, that doesn't matter. So an attack 2 curse hitting all these enemies. I will go ahead and use my goggles. I can actually immobilize the bear. Then I'm not going to have something next to the Mindthief, but I suppose I can get around that. Yeah, honestly, the weighted net has been nice. Oh no, it's not a range attack. I can't. Did I do that earlier? No. Oh, I may have. I don't know, Call the Nether. No, I didn't use Call the... Oh, I made a mistake in the last scenario. I forgot this is on a range attack. It's design that's so mediocre already. Why does it really have to be limited to a ranged attack? Like a melee person can't like throw the net over someone? That's weird. I really didn't. I mean, like, I don't think this is a bad item, and I do use it on some classes, but it just doesn't feel like it needs the restriction of the ranged attack. All right, anyway, guess I will not be using that. Well, that's also fine. So I will be gaining advantage. So attack 2 curse. We'll do bear 1, bear 4, scout 10. Okay. Fortunately ambiguous. Would rather actually get the +1 heal here, but like I said. So 4 damage here and 1 curse. Do the curses at the end, hopefully remembering this time. On the regular bear. Okay, so 3 damage and 2 curses, or up to 3 curses. Out. Okay, so 3 damage and 4 total curse. And then we're going to use the bottom Seal or Fate, which is a move 3, attack 2, range 3 curse. I want to hit this one, which means I can't really move, so I'll just stay where I am. This is and make an attack 2, range 3 curse, targeting. Oh no! If I go here, I can immobilize this one. All right, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Here we can do this properly. Now I'll attack the bear using the weighted net so that I can immobilize it to stop an attacker from hitting the Mindthief. So here we go. Okay, so we create light. Nice. And we make an attack 2 plus 2 is 4. Down to 6. Mobilized, and another curse. Alright. Cave bear goes, or cave bears go. This, lose this, lose this. Take 1 from wound, down to 19. And that's the end of the round. Well, hammer's not getting any better. Oh darn. Mindthief is no longer strength than Cragheart is for another round. So what are we doing now? Do some deck stacking? If we could create dark, that would be good, but unfortunately we cannot create quickly enough at least. I mean, regardless, I think this is the line. Being able to stun this bear again, unfortunately applies a gratuitous wound, but we can do a ranged attack here, a ranged attack here. These are decent amount of damage. There's a decent chance of killing this with an attack 3. Even if we don't have the bonuses here, this is kind of okay. And we get to just stun this again. Generally good business. Unfortunately, the only downside is we're going to have mediocre initiative next round. Yeah, call another sucks. Here. Anguish and Salvation. Create a dark for the following round. We don't have a lot. So let's see. Protective Aura can be a top or a bottom, because it can just be a bottom move too. Anguish and Salvation is really a bottom. Call of Another's a top. Vision's a top. Call of Another, I guess, can be a bottom. We're not actually using the ice. We can't actually use the ice for Anguish and Salvation as well. I mean, we might as well just do a heal 4 on the Cragheart here. And I guess it's better to attack first and then deck stack later. Alright. So, this should die to the Mindthief. This will be stunned. This does die. I guess the Cragheart can go up here and just use brutal momentum to finish this. Finish that job. So we might as well go early. Like this. Alright, here goes. Poison, that's annoying. We can kill. Bears actually aren't moving. So we can't actually... We can stun wound this. Interesting. This is always dying to the bear anyway. I mean, to the Cragheart anyway. I mean, not always, but it's taking 4 direct damage, so our advantaged attack has to hit for 2. On a 3? But the point is we don't need to stun this in the end, since it's not moving, and there's no reason to apply the wound, so we can always stun this. But I guess we should attack this anyway. It does make more sense to attack this and this. I mean, we're going to attack this always. So the question is this or this, but this should die to the Cragheart, so I think it does make more sense to attack. Let's do... what about for the Diviner dropping the hammer? What is the Diviner actually hitting with the hammer? Thing? Great. I guess the Diviner can just do a default top, hitting this. We could just hit this to guarantee the Cragheart gets a kill on it. And then we'll stun and win this anyway, which works. Yeah, okay. So let's actually hit the 2 bears then, and with the top of Shared Nightmare. So we gain 1 experience. Create ice. Bear 1 and bear 4. That order. Okay. Okay, nice. So 5 damage here. And 4 damage here. And then we use the bottom of First Edge. Experience creating ice again, doing an attack 1 range 3 stun wound, targeting scout number 10. Okay, that's fine. Down to 3. Stunned and wounded. Alright, now the Cragheart's up. We're going to use the bottom of Unstable Upheaval as a default move 2. 1, 2 to here. Attack the bear using Brutal Momentum. Attack 3, push 2. We will be using the push. Alright, well. No pushes here. Oh wait, push more because we are advantage. Thing. Okay, so then the Diviner goes. So yeah, I don't think I'd rather just punch this and end it. At the same time, by hitting with Call of the Nether, as long as I get at least 1 damage, it will die to its wound and we'll get at least 1 more curse. And create the dark that we want, because I'm not going to be able to... Oh no, I can't actually just consume the light, but yeah, I think maybe even a disadvantage attack. I mean, let's see. What does my deck have in it at this point? We have a single 0. No, we have 2 zeros actually. So 2 zeros and 1 miss. Ugh. Oh, whatever. Worst case scenario, we've got another attack from someone else. Yeah, let's actually attack with Call of the Nether. So we create dark. We do an attack 0 curse with disadvantage, targeting scout number 10. Okay. Now we miss on that curse. Do 2 damage to it. Puts it down to 1, but we do get 1 curse in the end, which is still better. And then we're going to use the bottom of Anguish and Salvation, gaining 1 experience. We're going to consume the light to create a light, to heal 5, affect any 1 ally. Mindthief is missing less than the Cragheart is. Both of them can probably long rest, but still, we'll do it on the Cragheart. Nice. Okay, so the Elite Cave Bear goes, takes 1 wound, or 1 damage from its wound down to 13, does nothing else because it doesn't move. Scouts go. Scout has a wound, is at 1 life, so it dies to its wound. Rolls again. Open a room. 1 long rests. 2 life or less at the end. Okay. Yeah. Eliminated. So, like I said, we're just going to do a little moving and some deck stacking. I guess it's better to deck stack after attacks this round. We don't really care about the... Oh yeah, sorry, this one should have died as well. Alright. So the Mindthief should go as early as possible, and theoretically use the ice to stun the bear, also just block it with Invis, etc. I'm hoping it goes after 29, which is... It is what it is. And I guess we're just going to do move, jump, create Earth, and after that we can do an even bigger move. Sure. There goes. Okay. So Cragheart's up first. We're going to do a move 4 jump with Meteor. Knowing that we have to get in range. Could go here and grab this coin. Hit it from there, and then Cataclysm to move a bunch. 8 here. Yeah, that's probably fine. We're here for some coins after all. Alright, sure. Oh no, I won't have my boots for the Cataclysm. So Cataclysm would just be 6 after that. Fine, no coin this round. So we're doing move 4 jump with Meteor. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, here's closer to coins. It doesn't really matter if I cataclysm for this coin next turn. Then we use the top of Massive Boulder, create Earth. We do an attack 3, range 3, targeting the Elite Bear. Yep. 4. 9. Mindthief's up next. Oh wait, we don't have our boots. Oh, whoopsies. We're not actually hitting anything here. Well, that's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying. Oh well. We're going to use the bottom of Phantasmal Killer, creating a new dark, doing a move to loot 1 invisible self. Moving in here. Let's still block this from doing anything. Okay, so now the Diviner goes. We're going to use the bottom Protective Aura as a default move too. It's here. Real. And then we're going to use the top of Envision, consuming the light, gaining 1 experience. We're going to stack 2 decks. We'll stack both. Cragheart has Earth, so he actually can't hit this with Earth Tornado next turn. So it's kind of a wasted card. Is it better to stack a monster deck? No, it's a bunch of little scouts that just hit for non-significant damage. We could stack ourselves, but we also just hit so many targets that knowing like some of our modifiers doesn't change too much because it's going to be the beginning of the room. Like doing a multiple target attack and knowing what your modifiers are is useful, but it's only useful when enemies are at lower HP. Yeah, I think in the end I'm just going to stack Cragheart and Mindthief decks as usual. Oh, the muddle killing me already. All right, put 1 check mark in the have regrets column. We ever need to attack this again on the Mindthief? Maybe. Unfortunately, I guess I wish I should have done this one first, huh? Should have done this one first. Stupid muddle. Guess something like this. This way, if we have advantage, we're still getting all this together. And then after that, with advantage, we get the +0, but something else after. So we have a guaranteed hit, but maybe we can do better. I think this is reasonable. What if we have to attack the bear? I would hate to have wasted all this. I guess we shouldn't have to attack the bear. It should just die to its wound. The bear should know when it's defeated. Alright, down to 8. Oops, no, we gotta stack Cragheart's deck. Classic Cragheart deck stacking. Yep, there we go. I mean, whatever, now we know that we have 4+1s coming, so that is something. Okay, so we're going to long rest, and we're going to long rest, and Cragheart is going. Please don't do the heal. So Cragheart's up first. We're going to consume the Earth, gaining 1 experience. Tornado is range to attack 2, muddle. I'm not gonna bother placing the muddle, so we just do an attack 2 on the bear. We flip a +1, so we get damage down to 5, and then we use the bottom of Cataclysm, consuming. Not consuming the Earth in the end. There, oh, that's fine though. 1, 3 to here, I suppose. Oh, we could use our boot while we were here. I mean, same time. Taking out an extra point. No, alright, let's be reasonable. Goes close to the door spot. Boom, there we go. Again, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our boots. Alright, Cave Bear goes. 1 damage from its wound, still can't go anywhere. Got. Long rest, long rest. We'll bring back the Mind's Weakness. I can use that plus an Endurance Potion charge to gain an extra turn here while moving from towards the next room. I'm doing a long rest, so there's no risk of losing it. Mass Hysteria was good for me in this last room. I'm not sure that I actually want to get rid of it. But what else could I ever actually want to get rid of with all these amazing cards? Like, the late initiative is just necessary. Here we long rested after the invis, but being able to go invis early and then late initiative next round is so very important. Also, I actually just kind of need the big movement still. I mean, not so much. Probably. Does it really mass hysteria? Is it really mass hysteria? Master was really good here. I think it will be really good in the next room too. It's kind of insane to get rid of it. But all of our cards are so very good. God. Mindthief problems. I really have no idea. I don't want to lose. I literally don't want to lose a single one of these cards. Let's look at tops. And the problem is we got a lot of flexes. I mean, or whatever. This is just going to be active. This is the top. This is the bottom. This can really be either. This is a bottom. This is pretty much a bottom. Bottom. Top. This is a bottom. So we have too many bottoms. Too much in the bottom. Maybe just Perverse Edge. Perverse Edge is going to be really good in the last room, and even in the second to last room. The next room doesn't have any Shaman, so less important things to stun. The Dark Frenzy? No, that's insane as well. Maybe just Empathetic Assault? Not care about having advantage? No, that's also insane. Ah! I mean, this is the worst card, but it's just so necessary for the initiative. We just try to long rest every time after. Sure, let's try it. I just don't. But like I said, I need to move jump. F4 goes to there. I want one more room of Mass Hysteria. After the next room, I'm perfectly happy to lose Mass Hysteria, but I want one more room of it because I know it's still going to be good. I guess we did get rid of our Power Potion. I mean, this is just too difficult. Although at the same time, we're giving up a top when we're bottom heavy. Perverse Edge isn't going to be good in the next room, but it's going to be very good afterward. Pathetic Assault is just insane. Dark Frenzy is insane. Feedback Loop isn't insane, but is necessary. Alright, whatever. Let's just get rid of Feedback Loop and try to long rest after. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're at 4 curses. So Call of Another is probably good for one more room. This is really good, this scenario. Can't get rid of like my big move or anything like that yet. Remember this combo. Maybe just the heal? Mindthief's up to 13. This is a good card. I really want to lose my deck stacking. My only deck stacking left too. They attack with advantage so much, and their decks have gotten worse for stacking the more we've like added crap like that too. So top, bottom, flex, more bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, flex, top. I mean, yeah, we're set up on our 2 halves. Yeah, honestly, maybe we just get rid of the deck stacking at this point. But deck stacking is actually going to be good while we, like, right now while we're moving from room to room. I mean, I guess not completely, but yeah, we can even stack our own deck at this point. We got nothing else to do while moving. Maybe we do just get rid of Call of the Nether. I guess, like, we don't really need Call of the Nether. But actually, that's insane. We still got our Power Potion, and the next room we open up is just going to be, like, a bunch of scouts all clustered together. I guess we could just get rid of Seal Their Fate. Their Fate is fine, but not very exciting. Our other bottoms actually kind of do more. Ish. This is less impressive. I guess a move 3 and a move 4 are kind of the same here. It seems wrong to get rid of heal. We don't actually have that much healing anymore, and heal 5 on bottom is nice in combat. Could it ever be Protective Aura? No, it can never be Protective Aura. Maybe the deck stacking, but it just seems good to have one more round of deck stacking. Yeah, let's just get rid of this. I think that's fine. Alright. Woof, man. I hate long resting. It is difficult. Okay, so this dumb bear that doesn't want to die needs to be taught a lesson. Do range. This is actually a big move. Necessary doesn't kill it though, is the issue. And I also want Necessary for the next room, so it would be stupid to have kept it and then play it here. I do want to make a ranged attack. I mean, I guess I just play Shared Nightmare and I lean on... just have this and this for movement in my boots. Fine, maybe. I think I can actually make that work. Alright, sure. I'm gonna actually use this here because I want to make it to a coin. I think I'm going to use Ethereal Vortex also as a move 3 for exactly that reason. Do a little deck stack. Okay. So Mindthief's up. Now that we see it has -2 movement, could we just leave it alone? It always heal itself is the issue. And catch up. They do move a lot. Yeah, whatever. Let's attack with the top of Shared Nightmare. Great Ice. They can attack 3, targeting the bear. Oh no! Oh, this is what I didn't want to do. Forgot. Alright, let's not attack the bear. Let's let the bear... leave the bear in peace. Alright, so we're going to use the bottom Dark Frenzy as a move 3. So we do Great Ice. We're going to here. 1, 2, 3 to there. Grabbing this coin. We're just going to default the top of Shared Nightmare. Endurance Potion charge. So we need to use an Endurance Potion on something here anyway. It works, and then we keep our move 5. Alright, so then the Diviner goes. We gain 1 experience using the bottom of Ethereal Vortex. These are adjacent to each other, so we could actually go through and go further, but we do a coin. And then we're going to use the top of Envision the Course, just to sack our deck. Okay. I guess I'd rather have the bigger thing sooner. Maybe the element first? No, I don't think that matters much. Light I don't really need that much. Alright. The Cave Bear goes, has -2 movement, so 3, 1, 2, 3 to here. Takes 1 damage from its wound down to 3. And the Cragheart gets long rest. Also has to choose a card to lose. Rockslide's actually difficult to use in these upcoming rooms. So as insane as it is, I think I'm actually just going to get rid of Rockslide here. It's only specifically because I know it's coming. Alright. So, what's next? This thing's still pretty far from dying, huh? Trying to figure out what to do here. I don't want to attack it with the Mindthief. I guess I can go attack it with the Cragheart even. I have to move back. In that case... no, after that I have plenty of movement, right? From here I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and make it to the door without a problem. Alright. So... let's play this. That doesn't require me moving too much, and let's attack with Massive Boulder. This also set up Earth so then I can go... Dirtnado next turn. I have to use my boots to get onto the door, but that's actually probably fine. I want to gain Strengthen. Okay. What are we doing? Teleporting towards the door? Do we even need to do that? Can we set up a rift instead? But we also don't have a thing that cares about rift anymore. What do we want for the next room? Honestly, I wouldn't mind, like, this plus this will be good. And this... maybe combo that I don't care about too much? Would I rather have the heal? Yeah, I think I would rather have the heal. Alright. I mean, I guess this is also just not very good in these upper rooms. It's okay, but... alright. So then the Mindthief is just going to take this opportunity to set up the Mind's weakness and a fair amount. Yeah. That works. I'll lose the ice, but I'm going to attack with a range attack when I go in anyway, so... I think it's fine. Here we go. Oh, you son of a... oh no. Ugh, let this thing live for too long. God, that's annoying. That is really annoying. That is really annoying. Alright. So we got a new plan, see? So now the Cragheart doesn't actually kill it. God, it's my own fault. Really my own fault. I guess I can just pull it into the trap with the Diviner this turn and kill it. Yeah, that works. Alright, problem solved. Alright, so we're going to use the bottom of Shared Nightmare. We move 5, go to like here. And then we're going to activate the Mind's weakness. Cragheart. That's a shame we use Massive Boulder. We could Endurance Potion it back here. This wouldn't gain us longevity, though. Could be good in the next room. It's not even that good anymore. Anyway, oh, this way we're not going to have Earth when we enter the room next turn. So should we potion it now? I want to Dirt Nado the turn I enter the room. Probably. Could also wait a turn. Then what am I even entering with? One of the pushes? It's a bit worse. Yeah, I think I want a Dirt Nado, so I'll just use Potion here. I think it's fine. We still got 2 more. Alright, creating Earth. Moving to here. So then the Diviner goes at 30. That was that. Diviner goes at 21. We're just going to use the bottom of Fount. Placing a Rift here. Pulling the bear into it. Kills it. Finally. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Diviner has to do everything. And then I'm going to use Void Snare to place a Rift up towards the next room. With our ability to move them, it could be useful. Alright, that's the end of the round. So us, we're going to set up shields for whichever one of our allies ends up tanking. This will give 3 shield, which is really nice. So the Cragheart needs to go after that. That's easy with 21. NATO. The Mindthief needs to go after those. Don't have ice. We could use this plus this. Apply some poisons and then do some necessary. Then we're going to be short on tops, unfortunately. This is a top that we're normally counting on using. Otherwise, we don't really have a good line for going after 21. Or even after 13. I don't want to use this without ice. I mean, I guess I can just use it as a melee attack. But I don't have any safe way to get into the room because this is my only jump. So I would have to use this no matter what. So let's just go with this combo. I think this is fine. We can just use a default top. I mean, oh no, we have to make an what, attack 6. Or give me 1 second. I'm just gonna turn off the air conditioning. It's become quite cool in here. I'm just gonna turn on the lights. It's becoming quite dark in here. Okay. So one last thing. Make sure sound level's still fine. Yep, they seem to be. I was a little bit nervous with this desktop mic. Guess I shouldn't be. So we're going to begin by using the bottom of Dimensional Divide. Teleport 4 to any occupied hex with 4 hexes of you. Shield 1, affect all allies within range 3. We're going to go to here. I guess, yeah, we don't really need to move up so much. Oh, no, we do want to be close up because we want to have good line of sight as well. I guess here actually does have final line of sight because it's the door. Yep, we'll go here. And then we'll use the top of Protective Aura, gaining 1 experience, creating light. Shield 2, affect all allies within range 2. So all allies within range 2 have 2 shield, and all allies within range 3 have 1 shield. So a total of 3 shield for everything within range 2, a total of 2 shield, or a total of 1 shield for everything within range 3. Okay, Cragheart's up next. So we're going to use the bottom of Blunt Force. Move 2, retaliate, strengthen. That nonsense. We have 1 more movement afterwards if we want. Alright, let's see if they're back up to their old tricks. There was a time that I did this scenario, and every single time we opened a room, their very first action was the blue. Here it's actually not even unlikely. Previously it was with fresh decks. Let's see. Okay, fair enough. Just that one time then. Alright, how many do we need for 4-player setup? We need 3 elites and 4 regulars. A lot of enemies. Elites have 12, regulars have 9. Alrighty. So we're just doing standard stuff. That's good to see. We have 1 more movement if we want it. I don't think we do want it. I think staying on the door is better. Even though I could get more retaliates. We are going to have plenty of shield. No, but then I would also not gain an advantage on 2 of my targets. I think it's just better like this. I mean, getting like a couple, like 1 or 2 extra, 2 or 3 extra damage from retaliate, I think isn't as good as not having disadvantage, and also just putting them in a spot forward. I guess causing them to clump up more makes dropping the hammer better. As of right now, no, we can still hit 4 with the hammer. Oh no, only 4. We got 4 curses to give anyway. Perfect. Okay, so we stop there. Then we're going to use the top of Dirt Tornado. We don't have a power potion. We do need to buy one of those. Consuming the earth, gaining 1 experience. This gives us an attack to muddle. We'll do clockwise. 3, 1, 5, 8, 7. So advantage, attack, 2 muddle on each of these. So the first one is 3, and 3 and immobilize. I'm not going to bother placing the muddle on the immobilized one because it's reach. Oh, the 2 pushes broke up from each other. They're on a break. Okay, -2 that I think that was the -2 we added, right? No, it wasn't the base -2. There we go. Mobilizing both the elites. That's actually nice. It's 1 less damage this way. Oh, funny. All right, 3 damage. And then number 7. 4 damage. Beautiful. We did 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. So 17 damage. Non-loss? Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Alright. So that was us. So now it is the Mindthief. Move 4, jump. It creates dark. Poison targets all enemies move through. Use our boots here. Yeah, worth it, I think, to get... Better to poison this one, though, because it's got more health. Yeah, it would be. Only getting the elite. I think it's fine to use the boots. Because it's not like we're going to need our boots anytime soon. We'll probably long rest. We'll use our boots of striding. This. We've got to move 6 jump, and we poison all enemies move through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we want to be outside of the room so that the Cragheart gets attacked so that we don't take unnecessary attacks. This just adds 2 poisons, but that's fine. Still applying 2 poisons and creating dark is perfectly reasonable bottom here. And then we're going to use the top of Mass Hysteria. So we create ice. It gives an attack 1, range 4, muddle. Attack 1, range 4, target 4, muddle. No reason to stun or anything like that. I'm definitely hitting 6. This one hasn't been muddled yet or immobilized. I guess I'll hit 9 as well. I don't think it's going to attack, but it's also poison, so it's better. Other than that, I'll hit the 2 that are at 5. So I'll do 6, 9, 5, 7 in that. Which I'm not advantage. 6 first. No. Oh. Okay, so we got +3 there, +1 from the poison, so 5 total damage, down to 7. Muddled on number 9. 0. 2 damage, down to 7. Muddled. And on 5, 7. Not having advantage sucks. Oh. Advantage sucks. Who attacks without advantage? Honestly. Like, peasants. Not a fan. Alright, so now the scouts go. So, which ones get to attack? 6 is an elite, so it gets 2. It's gonna be this one coming here. Sure, the other 5 has enough. Yeah, 4 movement. Move the conditions from all of them. I know that these 3 are attacking with disadvantage. Attack. No, we're moving, in fact. Alright, so we're going to have attack, attack, attack. So first is going to be a 4 and then 2, 3. Okay, so 3, no damage because we got 3 shield. I'll do the retaliates afterwards. First, no damage. 2, no damage. Take 1 retaliate. Retaliate value. That's why we played Blunt Force. Alright. Let's do this combo of cards. Cragheart not needing the healing after all. What do we want to do here? I mean, we could just Cataclysm this entire room, but we just don't need... This room is complete non-threat. I mean, I guess I say that, but then... Well, haven't they already flipped 2... Yeah, they've already flipped 2 of their range... No, they flipped all their range attacks. They can't even range attack anymore. And I guess they can loot. That's the real threat, but... I mean, I don't care about money that. But, not in the room. Does actually present a bit of a problem. We need to actually push one away on the Cragheart before the Mindthief can come in. That means we have to go in at 29. I guess we should go invisible. So it's the Cragheart who gets attacked, not us. So we're at 2967. We need to go for that. So we can do 29. Heaving Swing is better in this instance since we actually do want to push it away. We can't push it here because it can't stay in top or inside of its ally. Alright. Well, I said that I'm not afraid of them, and then they do this. But this is okay. We can work around this. Okay. Man, we did all 29s actually. In the end, this healing from the bottom here is not doing anything, huh? Well. Definitely want to keep the ice. We're going to create dark anyway. Well, let's do the top up called another first. So we create dark, we do an attack 0. So what is the best hammer here? We go, oh no, we actually have line of sight of everything. The way these weird doors work. Draw this all across, this does not touch the wall. So weird, but So we can do all of these here. Otherwise, we can do like these. But this one should just get destroyed by Cragheart. I don't really need to worry about that one. Better to hit these. Yep. All right. So let's do 3, 5, 7, 8 in that order. Going to Eagle Eye Goggles. I guess we're gonna Power Potion here because honestly, we're gonna try to lose this card before the next room anyway. So Power Potion is never gonna be this good again. So 3, 5, 7, 8 in that order. All these are attack 1 curse with advantage. Where do I want to? Ooh, with advantage, huh? I actually don't want advantage here. I like my flips. The problem is I set this up stupidly, and I would waste one of these. So I think I'd rather just get 2+1s and not waste these rather than. I mean, because if I give myself advantage, I'm gonna get this for the first attack, a +1 for the second attack, and then 2 unknowns with 2 flips, which is not bad. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a +3 and a +2 and 2 +1s. So I'm taking like 1 more +1, but to get a +2 that I know about, which I think is worth it. Also, it does save my goggles, not matter as much because I'm about to rest. I guess I can short rest theoretically. All right, so where do we want? We can actually choose based on how we're going to deal damage. Well, this one actually happens to be. Do I want it to die? If I give curses if it doesn't die? I guess I don't really need to give that many curses though. Killing an enemy isn't bad. Although at the same time, leaving this at 1 life, the Cragheart can just execute it. Yeah. Because the Mindthief will go kill this one, and then the Cragheart doesn't have to worry about them hitting because they're not moving. So let's actually do. I can do the least amount of damage here. I don't really care about that. Let's actually do the elite first, because putting this down to 2 doesn't really help me much, I think. Let's do 8, then 5, then 3 and 7, I guess. So 8 first. Flip a +3. So we do 3 damage. Oh no! Oh, we have a Power Potion here. Oops. Ooh. Hold on. Here we actually just need a. No, 1 doesn't. Wait, 1 does do it. Well, anyway, so what we're actually going to do then, we're just going to do 8, 7, 3, 5, or 8, 7, 5, 3. Sure. So 8 first, we get a +3 plus the Power Potion, so 4 damage, which puts us down to 5. Here we get a +2 plus the Power Potion is 1, so 3 damage, puts us down to 2. Here we got a 1 plus the Power Potion, so 2 damage, puts it down to 3. Here again, 2 damage down to 1. The back one's muddled. I don't really care about that. This does create light. And we give them 4 curses. Cool. Especially after 6 cards already flipped. That's a dense curse deck. We've got 9 or 10 misses at this point out of 23 cards. Love to see it. Okay. So then we have the bottom of Anguish and Salvation. Mindthief is missing 1 health. Sure, why not? Let's use the bottom of Anguish and Salvation to do heal 5 on the Mindthief, putting the Mindthief up to 14. We gain 1 experience, and we're not going to continue about that. All right, next up is the Cragheart. So we're going to begin by using the top of Heaving Swing. We're going to attack number 6 here. We will be using the push. Advantage. Okay, so our attack was for 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1 from the poison, 6. Kills this one. Then we're going to use the bottom of Rumbling Advance, creating Earth, do 1 direct damage to everything adjacent to us, which includes both of our allies, unfortunately, but it does allow us to kill this one. 1 dies. 1 down to 2. And both the Diviner and the Mind take 1. Oh man, healed her up. Then the Mindthief goes. We're going to use the bottom of Phantasmal Killer. We do a move to loot 1 invisible self. Loot this. This. We become invisible. Very dark, but dark is already there. Then we're going to use the top of Frigid Apparition. We're going to consume the ice. We're going to add stun. Because of the small chance that we can miss,
better to stun it. Because even on -2 at this point, so we attack number 3 with Fridge Apparition, consuming Ice for stun. Okay, well, surely enough. Alright, scouts go. They're not moving, so they're attacking no one for the round. Just gonna chapstick quickly. Lips are quite chapped. Oh, no. Yep. Pain of something. A little piece of sand. Which was really being annoying there. Okay, so what are we up to now? I can long rest, but doesn't need to because we have nothing to refresh, but we might as well. It's a relatively long scenario still. Don't really need your help in here. Alright, well, the Mindthief's playing these 2 cards. We'll see what we do with them. And the Cragheart. He's still Cataclysm this entire room and just end. I'd rather wait with Cataclysm. What does that mean we're doing? Do we have any bottoms that do? Not really. We're just going to move jump and make an attack. Momentum. So it gives us a kill on thing. It's reasonable to attack Brutal Momentum first. Use the other attack. Okay, well, let's hope they don't lose. Nice one attack, even? Sure. Alright, Mindthief's up first. So we're going to begin by using the top of Empathetic Assault. I'm going to attack number 3 here, just to want to stun something else. Top of Empathetic Assault is default attack on number 3. Okay. So the Cragheart could kill this. I mean, I guess it's better to stop the elites from attacking because they do more damage, so sure. So I'm going to then use the bottom of First Edge, creating ice. I'm going to attack 1, range 3, stun. We're getting the highest HP in here. Elite Scout number 1. Because I needed to add disarm. Not going to bother placing the disarm. Stun. Alright, then the Cragheart goes, so we're going to do a move 4 jump. Here. Yes. Oh yeah, this is fine. This way we split the damage a little bit more. This one hits us, this one hits us. Alright, and then we're going to use the top of Brittle Momentum as an attack 3, push 2. We will be using the push on this one, pushing this way. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, it works. So our attack hits -1, means we only do 1 damage with that. But then we have, well, actually now 4. And for each hex we can't push, it takes 2 damage, we gain 1 XP. We gain 2 XP, and it takes 4 direct damage. Kills it. Our deck loves drawing those when we do pushing attacks, huh? Alright, so now the scouts go. They have -1 attack, so normally they attack for 3, here for 2. 1 loses its stun. 1 from its wound down to 6. And 7 will attack the Cragheart, 9 will attack. Prefer not to see curses here because I'd rather see the and later on weak enemies as well. Okay, and so we long rested over here. Lose. Yeah, at this point it's time to go to call the Nether. So, definitely long rest here. All about preserving that longevity here. Miner needs to help us out a bit. Our whole Rift combos don't really work that well. Ethereal Vortex is close to working. This top actually seems pretty good though. Hope that 29 is fast enough, I guess, and then we can just attack. The Cragheart also can move, so mobilizing some things could also be good. We'll see. We've got flexibility here. The only issue is initiative. Whew. Just. Alright, so the Cragheart's up first. We're going to begin by using the top of Kinetic Bolt. Yeah, we can. Well, I guess this one will die when it attacks here because of the retaliate. It's also probably just better to. No, because actually the Diviner can also just hit it with the bottom attack, and as long as we get a +1, we actually kill it. So sure, let's hit the Elite Kinetic Assault. So we're going to do a move 1 attack 4. We're just going to do the attack 4, no need to move. Fortunate. Alright, then we're going to use Cataclysm. I'm going to move to here. Everything's attacking the Mindthief. Is that okay? Yeah, it might be fine. Also, having all the damage on one target makes it easier for us to focus our heals. Plus, we want to get the 2 coin stack, obviously. Mindthief would have done it too. Alright, so now we're going to go on the Diviner. We're going to use the Bottom of Void Snare. We gain 1 experience. We do an attack 1, range 3, target 2, immobilize. Targeting 7 and then 9. We will use our goggles here, actually, because it's pretty important to get a +1 here to eliminate, or at least. 7 first, and then 9, both advance. Oh, we were going to get it anyway. Well, at least we got rid of the mess for the second target, though, so that's not bad. Ooh. Oh, but it's the shield self. Yeah. Alright. So we get a +1 here. So 2, which kills this one. And then we hit this one with a +3. Our attack is 1 normally, so +3 is 4, +1 for the poison is 5, putting it down to 2. Bad. In our XP. We did. And then we're going to use the top of Anguish and Salvation. And Retaliate 3, range 4, affect all allies. The scouts go. 1 from its down to 5. Oh, this one's actually immobilized, so it's actually going to. Oh! Wait. No, Mindthief lost invisibility last round. I just forgot to get rid of it. Okay, so 3 attacks the Mindthief first. Retaliate. And this one attacks with disadvantage on the Mindthief. So -1/-1, so the Mindthief takes 1 damage. Oh no. And then this one dies to the retaliate. And then we get our long rest. Yeah, bring back Mind's Weakness. Actually gives us an extra without using Endurance. Alright, Mass Hysteria. Ready to go. Oh, you were good while you lasted. Planes. Okay, so Sir Cragheart, long rest. Mindthief. What are we doing? Ooh, great. I'd like to use this opportunity to set up Mind Weakness again. In that case, I guess I'm not doing this turn. Honestly, I'm just going to use this. I don't think I'm going to use this bottom anytime soon. I'd rather have my movement bottoms for when I enter the next room. Because we're going to spend 1 more turn in this room, doing a move loot, it doesn't really make sense to try to save that. Alright, so you're not creating any elements for us. We can create an element for ourselves. Play another card as a default. And the following turn, deck stacking. Oh, no, you're not a limit. Ooh. Just at the very end. So Mindthief goes first. We're going to use the bottom for edge as default move 2. Then we're going to use the top of Mind's Weakness as an attack 3. 5. You're dead. Okay, so then next up is the Diviner. We're going to use the top Protective Aura, gaining 1 experience and creating light, and then we're going to use Ethereal Vortex bottom just as default move 2. Move here, Luke grabs all that, yeah. And because we use default, back. Gain one more. Okay, and then the Cragheart does long rest. 2. Choose card to lose. I haven't really needed healing much. We could get rid of Rumbling Advance. It's going to be good against the Shaman, though. Honestly, we can get rid of Dirt Tornado now. It was good for, just like Mass Hysteria, it was good for the rooms where we wanted it. But in the coming room, we're going to start facing Shaman again. It's not going to be as good there with less scouts. So we kind of need to throw away a card. So which cards do we want? Go to the next room. From here, we can do move 3 to the door, and they can attack this, so that works. This, plus I guess this for us. Potion, we got 2 potions left, sure. Oh, we'll actually have Created Dark this turn, sure. And then we follow that up. Stunning is good against the Shaman in this coming room. It's also just a giant attack. Problem is it's annoying initiative with this. But this initiative isn't even very good against the Shaman anyway. Fortunately, we're using our best initiative the turn we enter the room. I think that's probably fine, though. More attacks without advantage. Oh, it feels bad, man. Okay, so... Mindthief's gonna loot all these. This, and this still to... Cragheart wants to Endurance Potion here no matter what. I guess it makes sense for us to get the ones closer to the next room. Massive Boulder can still be good. Need to waste that. What does the Diviner want to do? This turn we're going to deck stack. Yes, just do this because it also gives us XP. Next turn we've got an awkward. I mean, I guess we I'll do some rift stuff there. So with move 3, we can make it to this. Cragheart can move there. Although we might want to Cataclysm this next room, so I'm not sure I actually want to use that here. What if we actually do this top? We just go to here. We plan on doing Cataclysm the turn we enter the room. How does that work? Force in the end. So I need enough. I guess in that case, I want to do this turn. Give myself advantage for next turn when I do the bigger move. That means I'm 1, 2, 6. This doesn't give us a ton of flexibility. What if we just pass up a coin? Crazy talk. Because it makes sense to use jump when we use Cataclysm. It's so good. Yeah, because the issue is, all right, like by going, so like I said, if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with our boots, we can hit most things in the room, but only being able to move up to here doesn't necessarily allow us to position the targeting of the AoE the way we want it to. So I think I'm just going to move up and give up a coin. It's just 1 coin. I do want to make sure I successfully complete this scenario. All right, here goes. So Mindthief's up first. We're going to choose the top of Empathetic Assault. Oops. The top of Empathetic Assault is default top, and we're going to use the bottom of Phantasmal Killer, Creating Dark. Invisible, I'm not going to bother with that. And oh yeah. Gold, not bad. Alright, so then the Cragheart goes. We're going to use the top of Rumbling Advance. No, first we're going to use the bottom of 1 Force. We're going to get 1 experience and strengthen ourselves. Here. And we're going to use the top of Rumbling Advance, Creating Earth, and heal 4 on the Mind. It goes heal for 2. And then the Diviner, we're going to use the bottom of Ethereal Vortex, which is experience. Moving to here is fine, since our bottom might be a pull action next turn. And then we're going to use the top of the Force, Consuming Light, gaining 1 experience, and stacking 2 decks. Alright, so who's deck? Well, Mindthief's not going to get advantage anything, so let's do some deck stacking there. Oh. So how it actually makes sense to do this, so let's see. When we enter, we're going to do this attack first, and then we're going to do these two attacks. Kind of the same thing. But it makes sense to separate the rolling disarm from the rolling +1, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put these on top, and then I'm going to put all this on top of the disarm. Reason for this being that I don't know what I'm going to get with the disarm, but even if I miss or something like that, I'm still disarming the target. So this is kind of just like a fine outcome no matter what. And I don't want to stack the disarm with the +1s because then I'm doing a lot of damage and disarming, which is kind of like a little bit counterintuitive. Now this could still be good against a Shaman because I need a lot of damage to get past their shield, but I can kind of rely on the Cragheart to some extent to deal with the Shaman for me. As by Canary mentioned earlier, this is kind of what the Cragheart does, is kill shielded things. So anyway, I'd rather be able to like disarm a Shaman and do a good amount of damage to a Scout. Because by focusing one enemy down with a lot of damage and then disarming another, I have a greater chance of eliminating more attackers. Okay. Stacking their deck is kind of interesting, maybe? Nah, we've got so much health. Stack the card. Have advantage. Guess it's like we get +1s in both. Yeah, I mean the stacking didn't do too much, but thing. Yes. It's the end of the round. Alright, so we're just going to do these two things no matter what. Cragheart is a jumping in. This and like this. Mindthief's actually opening a door with this and this. This actually works to have the Diviner go before Cragheart because we can actually reposition something with Revitalizing Fount, which can potentially make Cataclysm better. Yeah, here we go. So Mindthief's up first. We're going to use the bottom of Dark Frenzy. So we create ice. We do a move 3, attack 3, range 3. 3 to here. Alright, let's see what's going on in this room. Amount of coins, as always. Scenario. Almost a Z. Alright, so we have 2 elite Shaman. There. There. We have 2 elite scouts and 2 regular scouts. Perfect. Out here. Out here. Okay. Oh, I'm back. All right, let's see what they're all up to. It's good for us. A little bit annoying, but probably fine. All right. So let's see. You want? So how is the Cragheart going to do his thing? The thing is, we don't necessarily want to be next to the scouts because of the fact that they're doing this nonsense. But we could go, so we have to remember that the Diviner can move something. Hitting these isn't even that exciting for the Cragheart. Hitting the Shaman, I mean, I guess we're doing an attack 6 and they have only 5 shields. We do a bit of damage. 6. We go to there and we pull 1 in with the Diviner. Hit 5. As we go to here, we pull 1 and we hit 4. Yeah, this is actually the best spot to go to, and we can make it. There are 2 things that are going to attack us then, but I think we can prevent either of them from attacking. We can actually disarm one of them, because we know when we have a disarm coming up for the Mindthief. Then we can do the significant amount of damage to the other one, which then the Cragheart should finish it. So I think that actually works. All right, so we're going to do our attack 3, range 3, targeting change much. Targeting number 3. Frenzy. Flip, flip, flip. This, our 3 becomes a 6. Down to 3. Okay, and then we are going to attack with the top of Shared Nightmare, which also creates ice. We're going to consume the dark. Makes this an attack 3 range 4, target 2, poison curse. So I need to hit this one, that's a given, because we need to make sure we kill this one. And I think I'd like to apply poison to one of the Shaman that's going to get hit. This does more damage to it with the Cragheart, which is pretty good. So let's heal, or let's hit Shaman number 6 as well. We'll do 4 first, because this one gets disarmed, and then we'll do 6. Yeah, I want... same time, maybe hitting one of these just does more damage. Because here, we're making an attack 3 into something with 5 shield. So even if we're adding 1 with the poison from the Cragheart, yeah, that's just stupid. Let's just hit Scout number 10. Alright, so we'll do Scout 4 and then Scout 10, because we want the disarm on the Scout that'll be adjacent to. Flip. Flip. Okay. So we do 5, putting it 4. Poison and disarm. Already 1 curse. Alright, and then we hit the Elite Scout. Okay, sure. 5 as well, down to 7. Alright. Our turn. When the Diviner goes. So we're going to begin by using Dimensional Divide. Our Immobilize. Placing our Immobilize and Wound Rift. That one here, because I'd rather pull one of these in. I think. Oh. Place that there. Oh no, I should place this one, because the Shaman will actually try to... Oh no, where will the Shaman try to move to? Because here, I guess he'll try to move... I mean, placing this here. Yeah, so I'll place the Dimensional Divide Rift here, and then I'll use Fount, placing a Rift here, pulling this into this. Puts Immobilize and Wound on it. I'm not going to bother placing the Immobilize, because it's moving, but I will place it. Oh no. This... Let's see, no, if we kill this one, the Shaman should go there, and we should be killing this one. Actually, we can guarantee kill that. Well, we don't necessarily want to guarantee. I'd rather get a guaranteed kill here, but most likely we're killing that one anyway. All right, that works. So we pull that one there, which puts wound in. Okay, so we're done. So then the Cragheart goes. Cragheart, time to take care of the room. We're going to use the bottom meteors and move 4 jump, plus our boots of striding to get a total move 6 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Give us this. Then we're going to use the top of Cataclysm, assuming Earth, gives us 2 experience, gives us an attack 6 immobilize all allies and enemies in the targeted area. And we still have Strengthen, so... so we want to make sure we kill this one. This one we don't have to make sure we kill, that would be good. 2, 1, yeah. I mean, it just adds a wound to this, that's not very significant. Alright, so we're going to do 3 and then 10 first. And then after that, I guess we'll do... Then after that, we don't know anything. We'll do like 1, 4, 6. 3, we get a +1. Kills it. And we're also going to get a +1. Coming. So yeah, +1 also kills it, right? Because we're making an attack 6, +1, 7, +1 from the poison 8. Just classic Cragheart, wiping out whole rooms. Alright, so now we have the attacks that we don't actually know about, which are 1, 4, 6 in that order. 1. Goes to 7 damage down to 5. 4. Man, sucks to see that there. Ah, we always choose wrong. It is insane, right? The crit on the Shaman would have been so good. So good. Alright, and then the Shaman. +1. Ooh, +2. Alright, so our 6 becomes 8 against the Shaman. The Shaman has 5 shield. No, 6 shield. 6? No, 5 shield. 5 shield. 6 health. Yeah. Takes 3 damage. And smoke. Okay. Well, that was our turn. This one's going to go here. It's going to end up getting immobilized and wounded. And it's going to heal. So this one's missing 3 health. This one's missing 7 health, so this one gets healed. Up to 8. Or this one's missing 3. This one gets healed again. To 11. Mobilize. Strengthen. Okay. Out it goes, no longer wounded. Am I supposed to long rest here just to get my guy rolls back? Kind of facing some difficult things in here too. Also, I've already got 2 rifts down, so if I place another rift and then I use... Yeah, I can actually hit all 3 enemies in the room. I guess that's... Oop. We forgot to give the 2 curses. Man, I am good at forgetting. Huh. Mindthief's attack did give curse. I should really just do them each time. Anyway, to clarify, we used Shared Nightmare, we consumed Dark, we just forgot to... I didn't even remember counting, seeing that there were 3 and I was going to give up all of them. Yes, at the same time, attacking with our piercing thing doesn't do a ton here. I mean, these have 5 shield, so, and we're making attack 2, pierce 2, so we have to get +2. We don't have advantage. Yeah, I think I'll just long rest for a turn. Safe. We need to endurance potion at some. What do we want to mess up? We can just execute the shaman. Honestly, just getting an execute on one of the shamans sooner rather than later is definitely a good idea. Let's just go ahead and do that. Hoping that it doesn't go before us, which is what we can. Going as fast as possible because we want endurance back anyway. And also, we're just going to play these cards and see where it leads us. Alright. Getting really fortunate with reason. Really quite fortunate. Alright, so the Cragheart's up first. We're going to use the bottom of Unstable People as default move 2. And we're going to endurance potion it back, take ourselves in turn, and another good initiative. We're going to... We actually don't need to move that, huh? No, I mean, whatever. I'm going to do that second. First, I'm going to use Brutal Momentum as an attack 3, push 2, and I'm going to push this direct. Oh, no, it's wall. Oh, yeah, but closed doors count as walls. I mean, anyway, whatever, just to clarify. We'll just go here first. We already used the thing anyway. So we use Brutal Momentum as an attack 3, targeting the Shaman. We will, Shaman number 6, we'll be using the above. Okay, so we don't do any damage with that, but twice we can't push it because of the wall, so it takes 4 damage. And we gain experience. Alright, now the Mindthief goes. I don't really care about the Scout going. I'd rather stun the Shaman. I mean, stunning the Shaman, it actually doesn't really do anything meaningful either, huh? Could also just Battle Axe both of them here. I don't need to use the Battle Axe. So fine. Try to not put rifts over. So let's see. If I attack the Shaman, I go for a kill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Poison both of them. Hit the Shaman using ice. Get +2. Already drawn a lot of our good players. Afraid of missing and not preventing any. But it's also just making an attack 4, which really is pretty significant with the number of healing items we still got left and healing abilities. Yeah, I think going for a kill is really cool. What are my odds of getting a kill then? So we're making an attack 8 +1 from the poison, so 9. Yeah, actually decent. We just need to get a +1, right? +1 puts us to 10, which does 5 damage plus the wound. Yeah, quite reasonable, in fact. Alright, so we're going to use the bottom of Corrupting Embrace, move 4, jump, create dark, and we poison all enemies move through. So 1, 2, 4 to here. Yes. Better to get this coin or this. Oh, that changes. Yeah, it is actually better to go here. Then we can do the move 2 loot to here in case everything is dead. It's good. Okay, then we use the top of Frigid Apparition. Attack 4 +2 from Mind's Weakness is 6, and we'll use Frigid Blade to consume the ice, putting us up to an attack 8. Plus we poison both of them. Actually, an attack 9, targeting the Shaman. Oh, the dagger. That's brutal. I mean, for this I should have stunned, but again, only one missing it. Alright, the Scout goes, attacks at -1, needs to move away from the Cragheart to attack. So attacks the Cragheart for 4. Shaman goes. Down to 5. Attacks the Cragheart, actually. Disadvantage. Can't move away. Alright. We get our long rest on the door. Oh, 13 is. You gotta choose a card to lose. Oh. I even really want at this point. Hero Vortex here is fine. I wouldn't actually mind using that this turn. Probably doesn't damage the Shaman, but it does damage the Scout. It gives us 2 curses, which is still good. Probably need the move 4. And if I'm going to keep the move 4, I should keep the shielding effect with it. So let's, like, these two go together. I could just get rid of deck stacking at this point, although we might even lose our advantage on the Mindthief soon. So deck stacking before we go into the last room is also pretty good. I want this. I actually kind of want. Basically, what I'm saying is I want all my cards. Honestly, we can probably just get rid of Void Snare. I know this is a little bit crazy to keep this and get rid of Void Snare. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing, but this does allow us to create a rift on bottom, so we can do like 2 rifts in a turn, or create a rift in the same turn that we use Ethereal Vortex. Whereas damage at this point matters a little bit more than CC. Also, that the well, no, the last room does actually have a bear. Yeah, the last room does have a bear. All right, let's keep the disarm rift and get rid of Mount then. Okay, so what next? Killing anything that last. I'm not finishing that last turn. Yeah, we've actually got a fair amount of damage still to do. Oh, long rest with the Mindthief, I think. Maintain all longevity I can. Minor. Go up to this and this. Killing the Cragheart for 4 isn't bad, and Hero Vortex is. It's for you. Kind of saying we're always doing these two. I'll do this first. Getting a wound on the Scout is not bad. Alright, well, that's important. The Shaman goes first. No longer has its wound. I mean, wise. 1 from its wound down to 4. Going to attack the Cragheart. First move back. So attack at -1, so 3. I did forget the muddle last turn, but it didn't matter because it's going back to back. Okay. But unfortunately, the Cragheart is disarmed. Okay, so the Cragheart goes, so we can't do anything here, so we're just gonna default move 2, and I guess here gets stuff, so do nothing else. Minor goes, so we're going to Great Dark last round. Oh yeah, we use that bottom. But we're going to begin by using the top of the Hero Vortex. Remove all Rift tokens up. Nose. Rift goes under you. Rift goes. And then we've got attack 2, pierce 2. We'll use our goggles. First Scout 1, and then the. Okay. So Scout 1, we're 2, plus 3 is 5, plus 1 from the poison is 6. 5, and 8. And 1 by 1, so we don't forget. And then on the Shaman. Okay. So 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 from the poison is 6, plus 2 pierce is effective 8. This thing has. Yeah, so effective 8 has 5 shield, which means we deal 3 damage to it, putting it down to 1. That's actually perfect, right? I'll double check again. We had a 2 plus 3, so 5. Plus 1 from the poison is 6. Plus 2 from the pierce is 8.
Sword effective 8 minus 5 is 3 exactly. Nice, that's perfect. And we still get a curse, but it's actually gonna die before it goes. Diviner cleaning up. So Diviner still needs to open the door. So we actually have to make sure we have to not forget to let the Diviner open the last. Then we can do Anguish and Salvation to heal the Cragheart for 5. Cragheart will long rest, so just be overhealing for 2. Otherwise we move. I'd rather just move and grab it. Sorry about you, Cragheart. Fine, how are we gonna teleport 4? Whatever. I mean, I should grab this coin. I want money. I am greedy. I'm gonna use the bottom there. So instead of healing an ally and gaining experience and all this good stuff, just loot. Alright, Scout goes, does nothing. Mindthief. Back to Mind's weakness. Charge. Get an extra turn now. Going to lose what? Oh no, yeah, this actually be very good in the last room. I don't want to lose that. Sympathetic assault at this point. Full life. Advantage is nice, but something's got to go. All right. Crag's gonna play these 2 cards. Should kill you. Mindthief can freely move loot and set up the Mind's weakness. Us. Move loot does create dark. Good deck stack with that. I was planning on doing this, I guess. No, I'm not. Oh, I need to open the room as well. I teleport 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I just walk onto the door and open the room. Okay, so Cragheart's up first. We're gonna use the bottom of massive boulders and move 4. The Mindthief. Where does the move loot want to be? It wants to be here, so that gets all these coins. I want to go to here. Actually, better than this. We can do the top of Kinetic Assault to move. Oh no, we've already used it. Never mind. Yep. Moving here with the bottom of Massive Boulder. Assault or not, doesn't really matter. Then we're going to use the top of Kinetic Assault, making an attack 4 plus 1 from the poison, so an attack 5 on the Elite Scout. Kill it, doesn't go anywhere. Done. Then it is the Diviner's turn. We're going to... Oh well, we're only stacking 1 deck in the end. We're going to do a teleport 4 with Dimensional Divide. 1, 2, 4 to here. So I could go here, get a coin that's not going to get grabbed, but then I don't get to open the... I really think I guess I don't need to open the door next turn, because the Cragheart's actually going to long rest. Mindthief is ready for us to open. But I guess this is okay. We also get more coins this way, which is nice. Alright, and then we're going to use the top of Envision. Stack 1 deck, so it's Mindthief's. Ooh. And we've got that to worry about. I'll need advantage when that comes. Definitely don't necessarily need advantage right away, so I can just take that out of the box. Attacks first. Okay. And the Shaman goes. 1 for the team. Wound. Alright, then the Mindthief goes. We're going to 1 experience, activating the Mind's weakness. We're going to use the bottom contested pillar to do a move to Great Dark. I think the only loot action on this scenario. Yeah. Alright, and you've also been. I was actually supposed to choose the later initiative there for the divine attention, but then I messed up. Okay. what are we doing when we enter the room? I think we're not going to have dark, unless we use this turn to create dark again. Could just do that. We have dark when we enter the room, we do like this combo. We got rid of Empathetic Assault, we can never advantage past the miss. So that actually makes sense then. Then this plus this combo works. Use this when we enter, which gives us 1, 2, 3 attacks, which are all the +2s we know are there. And then after that, the next turn we do this plus this. And it doesn't matter that, because then we know we have this coming, so we can get the miss on that, which doesn't matter at all, especially like targeting a Shaman, and then still make a good attack with this. So we're going to play another card here. We're just going to Endurance Potion it back, since we're not hand size. That's why we brought back Mind's Weakness, not Rest Cycle like this one. Alright, so Cragheart gets next. Go. So, Mindthief goes first. Move 4 jump. Don't really do much except create dark. And then we're going to use top of Dark Frenzy as a default action. Endurance Potion and bring it back. Then the Diviner is going to go. We're just going to use the bottom of Void Snare as a default move too. No point in messing Rifts. And we're going to use the top of Protect Aura, gaining 1 experience. And then the Cragheart gets its long rest. Alright, so what are we getting rid of now? We're running lower on cards, isn't it about that? Yeah, so we can just get rid of Unstable Upheaval at this point. Not really an essential card anymore. We've got a few cards left, and not much in the way of initiatives. Here, actually, we want to short rest on the Diviner now, so we can all enter together. Diviner needs to open the door. I don't want to keep that, so I can't teleport past the door, which is annoying, but I can teleport onto the door. So I could use this to teleport on the door, plus use the other shield thing. Presumably let my allies run past. Yeah, I think I will reroll to keep it. I really want to keep the other shield thing here. Alright, that's fine. Well, I guess that could have been okay top as well. So we're going to do the same thing we did previously, shield plus shield. We need our allies to go after us. Oh, we got our Boots of Speed, okay. They say the Mindthief can't go after. But we can go at 3, actually, and Mindthief will go. Perfect. Okay, I guess the Cragheart can just lead with a massive boulder. I don't know where the enemies will be, or whether Brutal Momentum will be good. Oh, we're also really far back. So, we won't actually... I guess the Mindthief will move, so we'll just have... So, I guess we have to attack without getting... first, because we need to move more than that. That means we need... So if we're doing this anyway, can we try to use 4, 5, 6? No. No, I don't think so. This plus this. Okay. Goes. So we go, beginning of the round, we're going to use Boots of Speed to go 10 initiative faster on the Diviner. So we're going to go at 3, we're going to do a teleport 4. Teleporting to the door because we don't have line of sight of anything beyond the door. Well, not even line of sight, I guess we can't teleport past the door. Alright, so the test is here. We have an elite bear, an elite shaman, and 2 regular scouts. Alright, here we go. I need to go with more water in just a second. Moving, healing, poison attack. We played shield when 2 of the enemies aren't even going to attack, but whatever, I'll take it. Actually, I guess the healing's annoying. I would have rather. Well, I don't know. Their attacks are also. Okay, and so we can't move any further with this. I mean, we only can move to the place we teleport to, but all allies within range 3 have 1 shield, and then we use the top protective aura, gain 1 experience, fight strong again, and give 2 more shield. All allies within range. Alright, so then the Mindthief goes at 7, so we're going to use the bottom of Dark Frenzy as a move 3, attack 3, range 3. 1, what's my plan? So I need to end next to something so that I can use my top attack. E to here is fine. I don't want to move next to the bear. That's a given. Still have my stun powder? I do. Got a lot of flexibility here. Maybe even stunning the Shaman this turn. Good idea. It doesn't heal. Same time, then I'm doing essentially an attack 5 into it, which does no damage. That's kind of worse. Alright, so I'll use my range 3. So, well, actually, yeah, I would kill one of these scouts by with 2 attacks. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'll do the attack 3, range 3 from Dark Frenzy, targeting scout number 1. Boom. 5 damage on that scout. And a 4. Then we use the top of Shared Nightmare, consuming dark, precision light. Get attack 3, range 4, target 2, poison curse. We'll target scout number 1 and the bear. Poison on the bear, definitely good. And like I said, we'll eliminate the scout. So we'll do scout 1 and then the bear. It doesn't really matter. They're both +2s. Alright. So this scout is dead. Miss out on a curse, but curses aren't the important thing in the world. Really? Not to that many? Jeez. They're 10 out of 19 to miss at this point. Okay, and then on the bear, oh yeah, we got +2 as well, so it was 5 damage. On 23. I think we did both the curses there, and it's poison. Alright. So then it's the Cragheart's turn. Going to do a move 4 jump with Meteor. 1, 2, 4. So we're gonna have to use our boots. It's fine though. Where do I want to be after this? I guess up here is better because then I can. Yeah. 5, 6, using our boots. I could actually just use the piercing bow now to attack the Shaman. I'm probably not making another range attack. It would just be direct damage to the Shaman. I was going to attack the bear and splash into the Shaman, but by getting direct damage on the Shaman, it makes it so I can just execute the Shaman next turn with Brutal Momentum. If I do 1 to the Shaman by splashing on the bear, that's not the case. But sure, actually, yeah, let's attack the Shaman with Massive Boulder, using our piercing bow. So ignoring all shield, targeting Shaman number 1. Right would be great. Yeah, that works as well. Do 4 damage, putting it down to 2. Mobilized, which is something. Keeps it next to a wall, which is not bad. Okay, the Shaman goes. So it's going to do heal 3, range 3. Can't move. Heals the thing missing the most health. It's only missing 4. The bear is missing 5. This is the bear, which just removes the. A little bit annoying, actually. Poison's pretty valuable there, but. The bear goes, does nothing. Scout goes. Ah, but this is annoying, actually. The scout's going to move away, so we're not going to get to do the thing we want to do. Plus the diviner. Now we got rid of the rift, which moves things. Alright. Well, that is actually problematic. Now I regret where we stopped. We could have just moved up more and used Inviscloak. We should have actually used Inviscloak, to be honest. Alright, this is going to move 1 away and attack the Mindthief. Mindthief is around. I'm still going to play these cards. Problem is I know I have a miss, so even if I do like a default move and attack, it's just for nothing. So I'm just going to do the bottom and top, essentially. Kind of sucks. Because I forgot to use my Inviscloak. It's not like using the Inviscloak would have really cost me there. I definitely should have used it. Food stack. No, I can't stack the Mindthief's deck because the Mindthief's latest is 29 and my earliest is 30. Alright. So. I can just move with this because I don't care about getting advantage on this attack. I just need to go as early as possible. Although 1921 don't change anything against the Shaman, but I don't need to waste the advantage, we can say here, because as long as I can get next to this thing on the wall, I'm killing it with Brutal Momentum, which isn't cute. Shall we let loose the Falcons? I also forgot to summon our other thing. We actually should have summoned that one. Swarm the room with summons. Be funny. Would it be good? Another question entirely. I'm just gonna play these 2 cards no matter what, and we'll see. Okay. Mindthief's up first at 8. So I really don't want this doing that, because that's pretty annoying. So I'm just going to use the bottom of first edge, creating ice, and do an attack 1, wound, stun, targeting Shaman number 1. Or a miss, what do you know? But I do stun and wound. This way, the Cragheart actually doesn't even need to attack. Okay, the Shaman goes. On top, I do nothing. Loses the stun. Damage from its wound down to 1. Then it's the Cragheart's turn, so we're going to use the bottom of Kinetic Assault. Don't want to move next to the bear. I'm going to do a move, default move 2 to here with the bottom of Kinetic Assault, and then I'm going to use the top Brutal Momentum as an attack 3, push 2, and I will use the push. Targeting Scout number 7 here. I guess I'll use my healing. Okay. 4 plus 8. 2 damage twice, so 8 down to 1. Do regret that I didn't get the strength in after all. And gain 2 experience. Okay, now the Diviner goes. I could kill this, but I'd really like to. First of all, before anything else, go ahead and bring Skeleton. Go crazy on that bear. I think disarming the bear for 2 rounds is good to pass up. Releasing the Falcon seems a bit stupid though, because there's not going to be any space for them to attack. I guess it gives us experience. We could also just start moving back. Still have the move 4 teleport? We do. Really just get 1 coin if we move back. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to begin by using the top of Void Snare, creating a rift here, and when anything enters it, it's turn again. Not even. I guess I have 1, 2, and then I guess if I keep this, I can do 3, 4. It does give me 1 more coin. I guess that's fine. I mean, like, I really don't need any help cleaning up in this room at this point. Sure. How much experience? We're not close to a level. Let's use the bottom of Vision as a default move. Oh, we can actually jump through rifts to go get other coins that are further back. Ooh, we have 1 too many rifts. Oh no, we have a bunch of rifts. 1, 2. Bad. So we can actually use our rift jumpy thing. We go here first, and we place token here and here, and then we can actually do or here. Still doesn't change that much, but it does do something. Anyway, so let's actually just go to the rift. Alright, Scout goes, doing a multi-target attack. Attacks at -1. 2 disadvantage on the Cragheart, and then regular on the Mindthief. Alright, so 1 damage to the Cragheart. Mindthief. Damage. Cave Bear goes. Here. Perma disarm. Alright, I'm just going to short rest with the Mindthief. Could bring back the Mind's Weakness here, but I think there's no reason to. I also have plenty of turn. Yeah, that's... So... this actually executes... Mindthief can create Earth for us. Alright, this works. A little bit risky, but why not? We're gonna short rest. Happy to lose that. We want to do teleport through rift thing. One experience, so why not? Our move executes this. I guess I don't necessarily need to do the giant attack here. It's also just kind of stupid to do that. I'll just be patient. No reason to fire off unnecessary losses. It's not like I'm rushing to get level 9 with Cragheart, because that's going to make stuff a bit less fun. Honestly, all of this stuff seems good on the bear. Stunning, wounding, poisoning, muddling, damaging. What? Alright, Mindthief's up first. We're going to begin. Actually, we want to wound it, or stun it. Poison it first. So we're going to use Corrupting Embrace, attacking the bear. We have ice, so we'll use ice on the first attack, I guess. So first we make an attack by poison. Then we make an attack for wound. Missed. 5 damage thus far, and then we make a disadvantage attack 1. Sorry, attack 4 model. Then we make a disadvantage attack 1. Ice, stun wound. Okay. So here we get +1, so 1, 2, and then 1 from the poison is 3. We get 8 total damage on the. I didn't actually need to stun it this turn. Disarm still. Well, 1 or 2. I forgot that it would be disarmed for 1 more round. It is getting late in my defense. Alright, so we're done. So then the Diviner goes. We're going to use the bottom of Ethereal Vortex. We gain 1 experience. Move 3, but first we link 2 rifts. We'll link this rift and this rift. Alright. Then the Cave Bear goes. This actually. 1 from its wound down to 14. Okay, Shaman goes. And all you do anymore. Then the Cragheart goes. We're going to begin by using the top healing swing as an attack 3 + 1 for the poison, so an attack 4 targeting the bear. Will not be using the push. Reason. -2 damage to the bear. Done 12. Then I'm going to use the bottom of Rumbling Advance, creating Earth, moving to here, doing 1 damage to the scout. Exactly. Scout is dead. Eliminated. Get to see what's in the chest. Alright. It is chest number 71. So fair warning, we're going to spoil chest number 71. Random side scenario. Alright, let's grab that quickly so we don't forget. Be boring reward, but I mean, you really can't complain with this scenario that's giving you gold hand over fist. Alright. Unlock Toxic More, number 58. There we go. Alright. So we're done. We'll short rest. Don't want to. Oh, whoops. This was supposed to have gone here. Attack the bear as well. On behalf of. Okay. 3 damage. We'll also short rest on the Diviner. I'll explain why. So we have a move, a teleport 4 right now, but with the teleport 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can't actually reach a coin. But what we can do is we can place a rift at range 5, and then an Ethereal Vortex through. So we're going to short rest, we just have to keep Ethereal Vortex, okay? So we roll, goodbye to that, and so we play Ethereal Vortex with Dimensional Divide, which essentially allows us to hop from our current rift to another rift, hop out, and grab a coin. Yeah, glorious. Alright. So, we don't actually want to kill it this turn, I suppose. Not the worst thing ever if we wait 1 more turn to kill it. Oh no, because actually our loot thing does allow us. Yeah, we have boots. Alright, let's just go for the kill then. We go here. But so that means the Cragheart actually needs to be the one. The annoying thing is, yeah, so we need the Cragheart to. We're gonna go like this initiative something then. Works. Actually, no, we can kill it with the 10, right? We don't have dark. Not having dark is a bit of an annoyance. I guess the Cragheart can just finish it with a ranged attack after we attack like that, though. Should be fine. and move and grab the coin. And worst case scenario, if we fail to kill it with the attack, then I mean with the Cragheart's attack, then we just don't. It doesn't end. So okay, so we're first on the Mindthief. So we're gonna use the top of Dark Frenzy, assuming ice, Frigid Blade. Have Mind's weakness up, so this is an attack 2, 4, 6 plus 1 from the poison, so 7. Annoying. I should have used my stun powder here. Actually dumb. I should have. I mean, I knew I was going to use it and I just forgot. Oh well. Move 2. Great Dark. Invisible loot. Here and loot all these coins. Sorry, Cragheart. And we are invisible. Alright. So then the Cragheart goes. We could try to finish it now, but the annoying thing with this is that we then wouldn't get the coin that it drops. And I guess we'd also get one less coin over here. So I guess we're waiting one more turn now and it's just getting an attack. Just should have stun powdered. I guess I was just so sure that I was killing it, but whatever. Alright, let's use Massive Boulder. So we make attack through range 3, targeting the bear. +1, so 4 plus 1 from the poison, so 5. Puts it down to 4. Does 1 splash damage to the skeleton, which get 2, so is it 1 now? And 1 to the Mindthief. And then we're going to use the bottom of Blunt Force. We gain 1 experience. Here. Strengthen, and we have 1 rotate. No, yeah, it won't die. We'll go down to 1 actually. Alright. Oh no, the summon! We'll dismiss the summon. We'll dismiss the summon immediately. Goodbye, summon. You had your shot. You're done now. Alright. So we go. We're going to use the top of Dimensional Divide. Place a rift here. And then we'll use the bottom of Ethereal Vortex. We gain 1 experience. We do a move 3, allowing people to use 2 rifts as if the hexes are adjacent. 1, 2 to here. Okay. That's that. The Cave Bear goes 1 from its wound, down 3, and we'll attack for -1, so 2 attack 6s on the Cragheart. Okay, take it, and takes 2 retaliate, which puts it down to 1. Always dying here. Cragheart takes 6. Oh, the Mindthief was supposed to lose life. We did open the door. We take only long rests. I don't remember. We may have short rests, but also I don't care. So. And us, yeah, honestly, we actually don't care either, do we? No, we don't want to check our perks. Okay, so this is 1 life. Also on the Cragheart, not. Okay, end of the round. We'll rest here. Rest here. We do have a root. Hold on. Yep, can have it all. Here. Shit, it was painful though. Oh no, we can't go after that. We need to reroll on this. Yeah. Oops, no, so that, hold on. Out. Okay. In. 7. Glorious. I mean, the Cragheart can manage a kill. We have strength on the Cragheart, right? So really. Okay, here goes. And the Cragheart's up first. We're going to begin just by using the top of Brutal Momentum as attack 3. We'll use the push just in case. I guess that's what we always do no matter what. Advantage though, we also take 1 from our wounds. Okay, it's dead. Drops a coin there. We're just gonna bottom there and pick it. Okay, so then the Diviner goes. We're going to gain 1 experience here. Imperial Vortex here. Actually can consume that dark from the previous round, gaining 1 more experience, stacking some decks, that doesn't matter. And we're also, so we get to place one of your character tokens on any 2 separate Rift tokens until the end of the round. The hexes containing these Rift tokens are considered adjacent to each other for the purposes of movement for you and all of your allies. We're actually going to place our tokens on this Rift here and this Rift here, connecting these 2 hexes. Okay. Then it is the Mindthief's turn, so we're going to use the bottom move 5 on Shared Nightmare, plus our Boots of Striding for a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Every coin. I think they looted 1 in the beginning. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go get a little bit more water, and then I'll wrap up the post-scenario stuff here. Oh, scenario stuff. Be right back. All right, I'm back for the wrap up. So, what do we get for completing this scenario successfully? 25 gold each. All right, so I'll explain something now. Normally, when I do, hey, so I'm thinking about taking a stab at a custom class. Would you mind talking through a bit how you approach making one? Kind of daunting to begin, I'm finding. Yeah, sure. Let me just do this post scenario stuff real quick. That way I can cut the recording, and then I'd be happy to talk through that. All right. So normally when I do increasing difficulty by increasing the player count, I count that as increasing, like having increased difficulty 1, like for solo. So for example, here we were at 6, but solo technically we're always 1 lower than what we are. But here we increase the player count from 3 to 4, which is, like I said, increasing difficulty more than increasing difficulty 1. So accordingly, even though in solo 6 would mean 5, here because we did 4-player instead of 3-player, we're going to go with 6 means 6. This is again how we always do it. Typically when we play our solo at 7, but doing 4-player setup for 3, we treat it as if we're at 7. Here we're treating everything as rewards at 6. It's 5 gold per coin. All right. So over here, we did gain a check mark, which is important, as always. And then we gain 50 gold. And we gained 20 or 31 experience. And our check mark. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Here we're at 45 gold. And as for experience, we gain 32. And did not complete our battle goal. There we also did not complete our battle goal. All right. Over here, experience doesn't matter. Again, no battle goal. Track. Let's 5 and so 50, 75, 95 gold. Rather than click through that many times, write my actual gold total. All right, beautiful. So we have enough for the enhancement now. So any specific element would be 100 gold, plus already having an enhancement at 75, so this would be 175 gold. We actually do have enough for that, but I really do think I would rather any element rather than one specific element, because sometimes we want dark, and sometimes we want ice, and maybe even occasionally we want earth. So any element is much better in this party than one specific element. I think we can wait 1 or 2 more scenarios to get that, although we're not going to do that many more scenarios with this party, because we're going to be hitting level 9 soon. Still. Alright. So nothing to do there. Cragheart. Let's take a look at Cragheart's enhancements. What are the cards that were locked into enhancing? So Heaving Swing can't even be enhanced anymore. Blunt Force can be enhanced, but it's a loss. I mean, why are there 2 enhanced there, you know, right? I guess, again, it's just kind of a Timmy thing. So we can basically just enhance Rumbling Advance, which I think we'll do. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can also enhance the move here. That's been more expensive because it's level 3 cards. That's pretty insane. Well, I guess +1 move isn't bad there, but anyway, getting Blesses is actually pretty good for us. It does a couple things. First of all, if we see that there's a miss on the top of someone's deck, we can actually reshuffle their deck by giving someone a Bless. And just putting more Blesses into, the Cragheart or the Mindthief's deck when we get to do deck stacking and have such tight decks and hit for a fair amount of damage is just good. Blesses is generally a pretty good thing to put on heals. +1 heal is also fine. We don't use the healing that much because stuff has become so easy for us, unfortunately, but alright, so let's just go ahead and put a Bless on the top there. Could have actually done this a while ago. It's cost 50 gold. It's down to 6. And self-healing, you pretty much always want to put Strength in, but allied healing Strength in isn't as good. Typically, you don't want to use this sort of thing in combat. You don't want to use, oops, say that. You don't really want to use a top action heal in combat frequently. And yeah, that's it. So what about here? So this is no. It's 50 gold plus 75, so it's already 125. So it's 155 to put +1 movement there. No, we're not there yet. All right. And the Diviner, I guess we'll leave that for next time. Because it is already 10:30 at night, and I have to talk to... I'm going to talk to Bicanary for a little bit about custom class stuff. So, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in. I appreciate it. Or everyone watching the VODs. I apologize for how long it took to get these VODs up. I know there's a bit of a break in between. I'm going to do my best to get that taken care of. It's a really hectic time here right now. Anyway, yeah, so for the recording people, take care and see you soon.